The Denver Nuggets are currently 34-16 and have quietly been holding on to the number one spot in the Western Conference. Jokic has been battling a hamstring injury, but even with that, the Nuggets are still number one, and Jokic still leads the team in points, rebounds, steals, and assists. Can the Nuggets hold on to the number one spot?
Yes, I believe they can, based off of the current standing. I mean, what the Grizzlies are number two and they're like 2.5 games behind the Nuggets. And if the Grizzlies, hopefully now that they're home, they'll get back on their winning spree. But if they continue to, lose games, they'll slide down. And then the difference between 2 and 3 is like 5 games. I mean, yes, the Nuggets have created enough lead to give them a cushion, I believe. Now they can't cushion ain't a big cushion, at least between them and the Grizzlies. But yeah, I think they can maintain the number one spot. Now I don't know if they want to be number one at the end of the season.
A little
Considering,
strategy involved. Yeah.
hey, if they want to do it that way, I don't know if the Nuggets is bold enough like Boston last season to say, I don't care who we play. I don't know if the Nuggets is are they that team? And they could be. But yeah, if they're one, I think they can maintain it based off of that. But again, if they slide down to 2, I ain't mad. I will not be mad at that. What do you
Yeah,
think?
for me, I think it really depends on what happens with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Because I just got to be honest. This last 5 game losing streak had me raising my eyebrows like, oh, maybe they're not who I believe that they are, And
Yeah.
so that was interesting. So it depends on what happens with them and also the health of Nikola Jokic because
Yeah.
he's there everything. I don't care how you look at it. Anytime one player leads, your team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals, and when he's out, that's a big gap that you have to fill. And I don't know if Jamal Murray, KCP, and Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon can really fill Jokic's absence.
They need to. They will want to, especially for Jamal Murray. I think he has a lot to gain if he can hold it down while Jokic is out managing his hamstring. Jokic has been the most healthiest player
Yeah, he has.
in previous seasons. So for him to be out right now, his body's just saying, take a break. Take a break. So can he rest on rest management, injury management? He gets a pass from me.
Hmm.
He gets the pass, and so I hope he comes back a little he comes back more healthier, more to be able to help lead the Nuggets into their number one spot for the rest of the season. But my concern, I think that Jamal Murray, he's getting back into rhythm, right? I love the pickup of KCP and Bruce Brown. I do like that. I think that KCP is a little bit more durable and more reliable than Will Burton would ever was. So I do like that. Bruce Brown, great on defense, and he was really good with the Brooklyn Nets. So for him to be on the Denver Nuggets roster, it's really good. Aaron Gordon is looking really nice. I mean, come on, do you need to be posterized? Do do you need for me to big body somebody in the paint? Aaron Gordon can do that. But that Michael Porter Jr. for me is a concern. I think he's gonna be the one that's going to cause the Nuggets to maybe, I don't know if he'll be able to show up. He's a concern for me, because he's
Hmm.
in and out of the lineup, with his managing his various injuries. And I don't know. I don't know. He can offer a lot. I just don't know if he is willing to offer a lot. I don't know. Something about that Michael Porter Jr. piece for me is questionable when it comes to the Nuggets.
Yeah, and honestly, MPJ was questionable from the beginning because he had that back injury
Yeah.
and then it resurfaced after he signed his massive contract. Now he's out for personal reasons. But for me, the X factor is Aaron Gordon. He's having his best year
Oh
yet.
man.
Happy to see because I was so concerned when they first made the trade because he wasn't who I thought he was. But now that he's settling in and he knows his role, oh my goodness, what he is 16.6 rebounds and 2 assists, career best, 40% from three, 57% from the field. I mean, yes, Aaron Gordon is that dude right now, and he's hoping to make All-Star. Not sure if he will, but yeah, Aaron Gordon for me. I'm really, really impressed with him so far. And can we talk about Bones Highland?
Can we please
Bones will
discuss?
give it to you. I love Bones coming off the bench. What a great young star, I'm telling you.
Yeah. You do need bench support. I know we look at the stars, but when that bench ain't popping, nobody can give you double digits from the bench. You bound to lose that
Hmm.
game. So, yeah, Bones. He's a nice one. He's nice. I'm glad he's still on the roster. I know that they Nuggets moved away from Compazzo because he was on the
Hmm.
roster last season. I think he was really good on the Nuggets. I kind of wish he was still there, in some capacity, right? But I get why they don't have him anymore because Jamal Murray's back. I understand that, but I
Yeah.
like Bones, and yeah. So can the Nuggets hold on? Yes, absolutely. The other teams, aside from the Grizzlies, are too far behind. And the
Yeah.
only way that the Nuggets will slip down is if they desire to slip down because they want to, position themselves in the standings, or if they cannot maintain while Jokic is out. That's it. That's it.
Hmm.
That's it. So those are only two reasons. But as it stands right now, they're looking really solid in the top spot in the Western Conference. But can I just say this? Just because you make number one, don't mean you're gonna go deep in the playoffs.
Oh, it doesn't mean
All right.
anything.
So
Yeah.
great to end the season at number one. But for me, the Nuggets ending at number one, number two, number three don't even matter. As long as they make it to the playoffs, my measuring stick will be how deep can they go. That's my measuring stick. And so until we get there, this number one spot for the Nuggets maintained. It looks good. I love it to see it. The unassuming wins that they get is amazing. The uneventful wins that they get
I'm trying to
is
tell you.
amazing. You will these opponents walk into a game with the Denver Nuggets and will walk out like what just happened. Because I promise you, if Nikola Jokic is on the court, you got something to be worried about because he is so unassuming, right? But he's so clever. So I just think that for me, the measuring stick for the Nuggets on whether or not they have the roster that can get them deep will be determined once they get to the postseason for me.